Welcome to part 7. It seems we're finally at the end of the present day time era. What am I saying? We'll never be the end. That sounds like an oxymoron. A real contradiction, that is. Man, look at that TV tower. Normally in the PlayStation version, they got like this whole dynamic camera angle where you like highlight it and it like pans all the way up just to show you just how tall it is. Not in this version though, just a normal ordinary skyscraper. Nothing cool about it. Already we found our first monkey. Trapped under one of those steel cases. Still nothing we can do about it. The radar will still freak out over it, but nothing will yield. And it's already, the entrance is barred. That's a good thing we teleported in here, huh? You can't even see the top of the skyscraper here. Is there a TV tower that ever need to be that tall? Oh well. We're gonna have to be rude to the receptionist here and capture him. Then again, I don't know if I can agree with a receptionist that holds a laser gun, but what are you gonna do? I remember this area being pretty funny for the short draw distance the PlayStation version had. In that game, the draw distance was not that all that great. And when you got far away enough, it basically faded away the ground, leaving only the background behind. The background was the city. If you got far away enough here in the lobby, the walls would just disappear and it made it look like you were like part of the wall just disappeared. It was pretty funny looking. But alas, we're playing the PSP version, so that can't not be. So for better or for worse, yeah. And once again, our objective is to capture Spector, so this is where he's hiding. You remember the last time we had a capture Spector, we didn't succeed in that, so maybe we will this time, I don't know. But they really are making us go a long way around to capturing him. Once again, we're restricted by another one of those monkey number locks, or whatever you want to call them. So you gotta capture a certain amount of monkeys first. Don't know why Spector has those set up around him wherever he goes, but it's there. Oh boy, everyone's favorite boat is here, and I'm just gonna skip over it. I'll say this again, it's way better in the PSP version. The PlayStation version is not so nice. Like, I think everyone can agree that certain things just shouldn't be done with the dual analog stick setup. And you have to disregard it anyway, there's monkeys in the water. So the last time we had a gigantic catfish, some jellyfish, and now those things. It's always the shocking gimmick, isn't it? We won't be fooled this time by a monkey hanging on the wall. We won't just give up. No, we actually got what we need to get rid of these guys. Still got a few of them lying around in the past, but who cares if we catch Spector? What are they gonna do? Effect time. Yeah, it's a pretty nice view of the skybox. Obviously, there's no bottomless pits in this area, so there's no need to worry about, modeling a bottom to this thing. The question is why it's here and through our little underground, but oh well. It looks like there's another underground section down there with water. But then again, it might just be the previous area. A little nice detail, I guess. Although I'd probably need to check out just to be sure if that's the case. Pretty nice of this TV tower to have such a snazzy cube-like elevator with a glass door. Or not glass door, a glass window. Just makes you feel safe, doesn't it? Yeah, we're back with the tank again. Still gotta blow stuff up. And now we got monkeys hiding inside the boxes themselves. I still don't know how the whole one explosive round causes that kind of damage to work, but it happens. At least we get a Spector coin for all our trouble. It's a Spector token, I don't know. And talk about missing by being too short. We're a little too high up and we missed. Could you imagine that being in other games? I wonder how the other games would handle it. Though the monkey net in the other games seems to operate a little differently in those and the others. For one, the characters will actually do different kind of, you know, motions with the net. Like, you're actually capable of capturing monkeys in the air and not have to, like, do your normal crouching animation to capture monkeys thing. Like, they'll actually try to catch the monkey in the air. Do it in style. But we're not there yet. I like how just shooting one part of the whole like lineup of boxes just destroys all of them, like damages them all. They're all entirely just connected. And now we got whatever these things are. They're just in the way. They got these mushroom hard hat things. And what looks like to be human looking feet. Could be anything really, but it's got eyes too. They're there and they're just there to add time to the game. I mean, just to make sure you don't complete this game in a rental. But I beat this game like 6 hours. And on the PSP version, no less. Imagine if I played it on the PlayStation. Now this is pretty important. Once you do this, the elevator will function as it should. So that way if you fall off here, at least you don't have to do that whole going across the catwalk again, or whatever you would call these green arrow path things. It looks like we got another fight with the turret thing, mecha turret. Unfortunately, it's shooting at a pretty disadvantaged spot. So I guess there's a trade-off between me missing the way I did. At least the monkeys will also do the same. And that's a strange thing. I'm missing that ball for some reason. Even the monkeys will try to attack the tanks for some reason. Why? Just because. Yeah, the monkey's pretty lucky to not get knocked out from being inside an exploding mecha turret thing, but well, I guess this thing is just that good. I mean, I still remember when we fought that turret on the top of a submarine and the monkey was actually incapacitated afterwards. Look at that, I didn't even need to make an effort to move all the way there. Now this is a pretty annoying little section here. capturing the monkeys here is not so easy. You're on a platform that steadily just descends as long as you stand on it. And down there is a huge amount of fans. Well, not... Yeah, there is a lot of fans there, but they're pretty big. And they'll blow you right off. And don't forget, you instantly lose a life if you fall off. So that could be pretty annoying. And you gotta do it while these monkeys just like ignore the fan. Or just climb up here without a care in the world. Yeah, I did a cut here because it was taking too long. The monkeys don't even seem to care if you do that. And inside here is just some machine controlling the whole thing. At least we're not trapped there. What's even the point of those caution thing tape? Like on the canisters or whatever those things are supposed to be on the wall. You can't even read the whole thing. Just caution. Well, whatever it is, it's certainly some words you can read as you fall to your death. I mean, who knows how far high up we're now. I mean, all I know is I think we're on the top, so hopefully the fall is short. It seems though, despite being up here on the top, not top of the bottom with the fans inactive, they'll still blow you. And you can that could happen. It's a shortcut. Speedrunners, take notes. Yeah, this is a pretty weird looking area. It could be a warehouse, but why would a TV station need a warehouse this spread out? Yeah, we are on top, so I guess if you fell from there, you're falling way down. You better hope it's not the bottom.
It's Spike!
Spike! Professor! Natalie! I've come to help you!
You're a pesky one, aren't you? Making it all the way here. Ah, but you're not getting your cute compadres back yet. Not before you do a little something for me first.
I will not cooperate with you!
Yeah. Yeah! Hey, Jake! Enough is enough already!
Hey, Natalie, just calm down, okay?
Jake, bring them!
Yes, sir.
Enough! Come on, snap out of it! Let's have the old Jake back!
Jake, stop!
I'm going to engage you one-on-one with my battle cruiser.
I guess you could technically count this as a fight against Spectre. So here's another boss. As a reward for trying to capture Spectre, we gotta fight yet again another boss. And it's just tries to shoot you down and then does this. So yeah, the first part he'll try to do is volley some rockets at you. You can easily dodge them. After that, it tries to do a certain two types of attacks here. It'll do this UFO one here, where it just spawns UFOs for some reason. Phantom UFOs, I guess you could call them, because they don't seem to have anyone at the cockpit. And they just appear just like that. After 2 waves of that, it opens up its weak point for some reason. And then it goes back to flying up top and shooting you down. Really, you shouldn't get hit by these as long as you use your super hoop. Just spin the analog stick or mash the button, whatever way it works. Of course, you can't get past there because of the fans. Somehow those tiny little things have more power than the ones that were there in that one shaft that we were previously in. But it's enough. Besides, you can't even hit it without its weak point being open. Don't know how that weak point works, but it just needs to open up the green spot. I guess you could also try to run up there, but I wouldn't bother. You are on limited time, so don't waste it. And that's even more limited time. And it drops a bomb that just does a small little explosion, that's it. Now we're finally getting here. This is the flame section thing. I guess you don't need to be that accurate. Oh, maybe let that be a little reassurance. And once it starts taking enough damage, it does that. And of course you can do that. I finally hit it. It's glowing red. It's got much life left. Just wait for it to do that little hop and. Oh, that's that. That's all she spoke. Really is. Hasn't gotten into it. This is not too interesting, is it? Then again, what do I got to say? Oh, don't worry about this thing potentially being damaging. You can be in ground zero if you want. It won't burn you.
Impressive, Spike. Maybe I underestimated you. Never thought you'd get this far.
Like I'm gonna lose to you. As if. Hand over Natalie and the professor.
You're welcome to keep thinking that way. But in the meantime, I've got other interesting ideas. I'll be in touch. Hope you can wait until then.
Wait,
So long.
Spector! You trying to run away? Stop!
Celebration time. Yeah. You got away and let's just do that. Oh, that's the end of the present day era. Nothing has happened. We did not accomplish a single thing except drive Spector out of the TV tower. So where does he have left to hide? Well, just wait and see. Spectorland, of course. It's the monkey madness that you've been waiting for. Spectorland. It's got it all. It's the big one. The marathon. Anyway, get your popcorn out, because this is going to be a long time.
How's it going, Spiky? Been waiting for me, huh? Well, I've just had an interesting idea. How's about you and I play a little game? You know that I managed to escape from the amusement park, right? Well, now I've hidden the professor and Natalie somewhere in there, and I want you to track them down. Naturally, I've got a few surprises in store for you to keep things, interesting. I'm sure you'll have an unforgettable time. Wouldn't you agree? Anyway, I'll be waiting for you at the park. See you soon.
Well, we gotta capture Spector again. That didn't take too long. Like I said, get your popcorn out. This is the big one. Well, then again, let's see. We've got like 10 minutes left, so maybe not. But if you're watching this after the whole LP is already finished, maybe you should bring out the popcorn. Provided you care enough about me speaking. I mean, I don't think I'm that good at commentating, so... Well, already we're restricted from one area, the go-kart. It's blocked off with electricity, just to make sure. Let's go to Westerland. I always did like the cowboys, so this will be fun. And awaiting us is just already a few monkeys, not even dressed up. So this is already a pretty shoddy performance, or whatever this is supposed to be. It's not a ride, that's for sure. So this amusement park is already off to a pretty poor start. You can even see that the word site some set instead. You don't even have to look that far. It's just literally the whole Spider-Man logic of nobody looks up so they don't realize it. In this case, that's what they're relying on you, the visitor, to not notice. Unfortunately, there's no such luxury here in this game, so you just gotta do what you can. And as you can tell here, I'm having a bit of trouble trying to get these monkeys out. Obviously, you're not supposed to hit them from above there. You're supposed to do it down here. It works out better. We get reminded about Spector, of course. I believe this is the last time we'll see, you know, any sort of icon. Oh, so that happened. Did any monkeys throw bombs yet in this game? I don't remember. Whatever case, that should be all of them. Now Westerlands just belongs to us. I would hope there's a better Westerland someday, but there's nothing much here. It's just meant to be the first area you go, I guess. Then again, you have free reign to go whatever order you wish. This could be your first, this could probably be your last. I don't know. We got Coaster there. A freak out coaster. That's Spector Circus, because of course. He's gotta have a circus named after him.
Hey, Professor! Are you hurt?
Ah, thanks for coming, Spike. Don't worry about me. What about you?
A-okay.
That's most important. Me, I'm helpless as I am right now. You couldn't give me a hand, could you?
Sure, but how do I get in there?
The entrance is all the way up top. You should be able to get in that way.
Got it. Hang in there, okay?
Well, not like he has much of a choice now, does he? For this part, for Spector Circus, we got a fixed camera. So, you know what that means. It's gonna be going up with a cylinder. Probably for the best. Could you imagine the normal camera? But yeah, you get your you don't get to focus much on what the background actually looks like. But as you can see from here, it's just some empty crowd, an empty crowd spot. Guess this place isn't meant to be open just yet. Would you really want to come here though? I mean, they barred off the main attraction here. I guess Spike is the attraction, but I don't know. should be taking him down. And I wouldn't want to sit up in visible range of these balloon things. It'd just blow you up. An interesting property of these bouncing pads or trampolines, whatever they're supposed to be. There's actually a voice clip in the game. An interesting property of those trampolines is that if you jump on them, you have pretty limited movement in the air. Like, it's hard to explain, but you don't control nearly as well in the air as you do when you normally jump. And he just disappeared. No, he just teleported down here. Oh, we're finally in the main area. Turns out we trapped ourselves in here, because I don't know how we're getting out of this one. So as the last ditch attempt, he's just gonna roll all over us. Make sure to hit him when he's down, because you know, always hit someone when they're down. And the professor can just do what he wants.
Whew! You saved me! Thanks, Spike! You sure have gotten stronger.
Aw, thanks to your gadgets.
You know, strength doesn't only mean power. Power is just a small part of one's strength, Spike. And you have definitely come to show the true meaning of strength.
Yeah, well, I don't know too much about those things, you know?
By the way, Spike, there's still been no sign of Spector or Jake, right?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going back to the lab to repair the machine. If we're too late, Spector might be able to alter the course of history again, and then we're all out of luck. Get back to the park and keep searching. And really keep your wits about you.
Right. Okay.
And we're finally done with that. Well, we rescued the professor. It's only coaster, I guess. It's gotta be where Natalie is. Oh, but this is an interesting one. Well, we're not getting to the interesting part just yet. Although, I guess there is something interesting about the lack of floor down here. Already they're going all out with the decorations here. Some foggy, misty, bottomless pit. And there's just a monkey hiding in here for some reason. With a machine called Kids... whatever it is. Surprisingly, they didn't go with the kids with a Z again. Because I guess there's too much 90s at that point. Yeah, nothing makes a more chilling ambiance than chirping, huh? Welcome to the roller coaster from hell! Think you'll be able to make it to the end in one piece? Hee hee hee. Jump obstacles by using the X button. If you don't get your rear in gear, you'll crash. Love, Jake. Yeah, isn't that great? I believe in the PlayStation version they do not reference hell, so... oops. Anyway, I hope you love that. Anyway, thanks for watching part 7. notyourusualZero, signing off.